Hi everyone, welcome back to our science class. Are you studying the portions that are taught to you? Are you reading the lessons on a daily basis? You have to read your lessons daily, otherwise you will forget everything, right? Okay, so we'll continue with our class. We were studying about the chapter Animal World, and we studied about habitat, adaptations, different body coverings, and also about the feeding habit of different organisms. So today we will study another topic, that is organs of breathing. What do you mean by breathing? It is the process of taking in of oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. And why do we need this oxygen? We want this oxygen for the digestion of food. For digesting the food that we eat, oxygen is required. And it is this food that gives us energy. So we have respiration, that is the breathing process for providing energy to the body. And we know that different organisms live in different habitat. So their mode of respiration or the organ of respiration also will be different. We will discuss about a few organisms in this chapter. We will discuss about the breathing of a few animals. First, we will discuss about amoeba. Have you heard about this organism? It is a microscopic organism, a very small organism, and it is usually found in pond water. And amoeba, it is called a microorganism because it cannot be seen with our naked eyes. It can be seen only with the help of a microscope. That is why it is called a microorganism. And since it has only single cell, the body surface itself acts as the breathing organ. The body surface itself acts as the breathing organ in the case of an amoeba. Paramecium also an example for a microscopic organism which uses its body surface as the breathing organ. Then we come to the another organism, that is cockroach. What is cockroach? A cockroach is an example for an insect. A cockroach is an insect, and in the case of cockroach, they have tiny holes on the body surface called spiracles, and these spiracles serves the function of exchange of gases. That is, the gas can enter into the body through the tiny openings called spiracles, and in the middle of their body they have a tube called the breathing tube, and this tube transfers the oxygen to different parts of the body. I will show you the picture of the respiratory system of a cockroach. See, these tiny openings are called spiracles, and this long tube in the center is the breathing tube. So this is the structure of the breathing organ of a cockroach. These openings are called spiracles, and this tube, it is called a breathing tube, which helps in the exchange of gases. See this is a cockroach, and this is the breathing organ in a cockroach. Now, the second organism, that is a fish. We know that fish live in water. Fish live in water, so they take in the oxygen that is dissolved in water for their breathing purpose. I will show you the figure of a fish. See, this is the fish, and in the case of fish, this is the gills, and this gills serves as the breathing organ. Can you see this? The gill serves as the breathing organ in a fish, and the exchange of gases take place through this gills. So this is an example for an aquatic animal, and the aquatic animals take the oxygen dissolved in water. Now we are coming to the another organism, that is frog. What is the peculiarity of frog? Frog is an amphibian. What do you mean by amphibian? They can live in both land and water. They can survive in both land and water. Such animals are called amphibians, and frog is an example. So when a frog is in water, it uses its moist skin. It can breathe through the skin. And when it is in the land, it can breathe with the help of its lungs. So frog is an example for an amphibian, and it can use its moist skin when it is in water, and it uses its lungs for breathing when it is in the land. Now going to mammals. Man is an example of mammal. Then some other examples are birds, reptiles, many other organisms are mammals, and these mammals have a particular respiratory system, and their main organ is lungs. Their organ of breathing is lungs. They take in the air through their nose and it reaches the lungs, and it is in the lungs that is oxygen get dissolved in the blood and the carbon dioxide is given out. That process takes place in the lungs. So lungs is the respiratory organ in the case of mammals. So these are the main organs of breathing in the case of some organisms that we will discuss once again. Amoeba is a microscopic organism and it uses its body surface. Then cockroach. The cockroach have spiracles. Spiracles means tiny holes present on the surface of the body which help in the exchange of gases. Then fish. Fish is an aquatic animal and the exchange of gas takes place through the gills. Then frog. Frog is an amphibian. It can live both on land and water. When it lives in water, it uses its moist skin for its respiration, and when it is in the land, it uses lungs for breathing. Then mammals like man, birds, reptiles, etc. they uses lungs for their breathing purpose. And there are two other mammals which live in the water. Do you know them? Yes, they are whales and dolphins. Whales and dolphins, even though they are aquatic animals, they use their lungs for their purpose of breathing. They use lungs as the organ of breathing. Did you understand the topic? We will say it once again. What is breathing? It is the process of taking in of oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. And different organisms have different breathing organs. Amoeba uses body surface. Cockroach has spiracles. Fish uses gills. Frog, moist skin and lungs. Mammals use their lungs. So that is all about today's topic. So students, please read your textbook carefully. So shall we wind up the class? Thank you.